So, namaste to all. We have great pleasure in hosting Dr. L. Mahadevan sir. I would initially request Swami Shankaramridanandapuri, the principal and medical director of Amrita School of Ayurveda, to give his opening remarks and welcome our guests to this webinar.
We'll have a very short prayer from Soundarya Lahari and then start the proceedings. Om Avidyanamantastimiramihiraddvipanagari Jadanam Chaitanyastabakamakaraندasrutijharim Daridranam Chintamani Janma Jaladhau Vimagnanam Damshra Murarikuvarahasya Bhavati. Om Amriteshwari Namaha. My pronouns to all who are participating in this program. It has been very, very long and uninteresting to undergo this corona period. All the time we were talking about what not to do, and we had in my life this was the, I will describe this as the most difficult, uncreative period. Even though I did a lot of spiritual practice, still for the Ayurvedic institution, I will not say that this was a good period at all. All our activities were limited and curbed due to this situation. So now there is no other way other than to look forward to come back to normalcy, to come back to our usual regular work. So I'm looking forward to those days of promises. But anyway, the past cannot be changed. So I'm not talking about that. I'm looking forward for the future. Actually, there are some rays of hope. In Kerala, we are not allowed to treat Ayurveda for the corona patients. We are not allowed to treat them. But in many places, there were Ayurvedic physicians, who successfully treated, and they are giving a lot of hope to us. So I am very curious to know how they interacted with those patients and what were the results, whether they are uniform. I would like to say that the elephant should be considered as an elephant, not as a big mountain. Even though the corona is dangerous, we cannot overdo or over judge the situation and get handicapped by that. So whatever possible, we must be trying. So we had two good discussions on corona in the last week, and there were a lot of hopes and good results were produced by our Ayurvedic physicians. So I am very happy to see Dr. Mahadevan to have come forward and share his experiences, who has also treated. Already he is a very established person in Ayurvedic practice, but I hope that he is going to speak about only corona today and how he treated his patients. Already he published an article in the Facebook, which I read, about 4 patients. But I hope today he will give his insights and more hope to Ayurvedic doctors who are participating in this program. So I wholeheartedly welcome Dr. Mahadevan for this program, and I am eagerly awaiting for his views about this particular situation. I hope he will be talking about not only the medical interventions, but also the psychological aspects of corona as well. Because today I read that more than 40% of the Indian population is undergoing mild depression. So it is a very dangerous situation. And so I hope we will be considering that also in our discussion. So I welcome Dr. Mahadevan on School of Ayurveda's behalf. Thank you.
Thank you, Swami, very much for that introductory remarks. Now I will just briefly, Dr. Mahadevan does not require any introduction, but still for the sake of formality, I will just give a very brief description of his illustrious career. Dr. L. Mahadevan completed BAMS from Chennai Venkatramana Ayurveda College in 1993 and completed post-graduation in Kaya Chikitsa from Trivandrum. He started his clinical practice in 1997, and he also has an illustrious family tradition. His grandfather, Vaidyasri Y. Mahadeva Iyer, was a very successful Samana practitioner in a village called Darshanam Krop, and that's where Dr. Mahadevan is established now. So, I mean, Dr. Mahadevan is especially well known and well appreciated, not only for his clinical skills, but also for his great mentoring capability. I mean, he has inspired so many young graduates from the field of Ayurveda to become accomplished clinicians in the field. And in fact, he runs his own Ayurvedic Gurukulam. And at least at this point of time, I think always there are 19, 20 students around him. So that is one of his great contribution, that he is not only practicing but also very liberally and generously sharing his knowledge with the Ayurvedic community. And he has also, in spite of his busy schedule, has also taken efforts to document what he's doing and also come out with publications, which is a great boon for practitioners. All his works in the clinical field are quite popular in the Ayurvedic community and has helped a lot of young people to find some grasp and direction in clinical practice. So he has published at least 72 books on Ayurveda and Siddha, 43 books in Tamil, 29 books in English, and he's now also working on a monumental work, Clinical Science in Ayurveda. Apart from that, audio-visual CDs, some of his books on Vasti, Ayurveda for beginners, Panchakarma question and answers are really very popular. So he was initiated into clinical training by Dr. B. Vaidyanathan, M.R. Vasudevan Nambudiri, and so many others. And I would also like to say that he's been recognized. He received a lot of awards: Best Scientific Writing Award from Rashtriya Ayurveda Vidyapeeth, Acharya Award from CCIM, Best Writer from Government of Tamil Nadu, the Best Doctor Award 2012, Arsha Kulashrestha Award, Vedadri Maharshi Award, and so on and so forth. So he is presently also teaching faculty in the Department of Kaya Chikitsa for postgraduate studies at Pankaja Kasturi Ayurveda College in Thiruvananthapuram. So this is a very brief introduction to, a very illustrious career that we see in the field of clinical practice teaching. And it's a great honor and pleasure to have Dr. Mahadevan in our midst today. And now I would like to briefly introduce also one of our faculty who is the discussant in today's program. So this is
Hi, sir. Indeed, it's very honored to host a discussion as new seminar. Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Delvin. Thank you. Namaste, Delvin. Can I start, sir? I dare you.
So Mahadevan sir, you can please start the proceedings.
Pujya Swamiji, my Sashtanga Namaskaram to you. Most respected Dr. Ramanogar, who is my friend, brother, and a scholar whom I respect very much from the heart. Shyam, who is my student, and others. Today I am going to talk about my clinical experiences on COVID-19. This talk is divided into 3 sections. First, I will talk about general principles behind the COVID, which I prepared a long back, which I want to share. The dosha vikalpa behind this condition, aushadha selection, etc. The second part is what I have treated and now what I am treating. What is my observation? Second part. Third part is discussion. What can be done in a better way? With that idea, I will enter into the subject matter. We are aware that coronavirus, particularly COVID-19 transmission, originated in Wuhan, China. At the time when COVID-19 situation seemed in control in China, has once again shown an increase in number of positive cases. Kanyakumari district had only 35 cases. Now it has crossed 4,000 cases. The clinical picture, fever, pneumonia, it is seen, commonly seen. Yesterday, 2 days before, we had a case from our village. Clinical picture was appendicitis. So he was checked for corona. He was operated. Then he developed some complications. Then he passed away. When the corona was checked again to give the body to the relatives, they found corona positive. It happened in the next street where I am living. So they didn't bring the body to Darsanangop village. They finished everything there itself. So we have different pictures. So Samprapti varies, Guna Vikalpa varies, Aushadha selection also varies. In Tamil Nadu, in Siddha, they give Kafajura Kudini, Kafajuram. We all know that. It's a Tikta Kadara Saparadani Aushadam, Kafavadagaram, Ushnaviryam, Agni Divanam, Srodo Sodhanam, etc. Joragaram. Giving one medicine is good, that is very good. If it is effective, it must be respected. But here I follow a methodology of treatment based on the avastha, Vikriti Parampara. That is what I am going to share with you. The incubation period is around 14 days from the time of contact. The first part of the talk you will be hearing what you have heard. Then hyperthermia, cough, pneumonia, CT, very important. Because swab is negative. When we take CT, we see the viral pneumonitis, dry throat. There is an infliction of pranavaga srodhas and rasavaga srodhas. Occasionally, we come across renal failure, arrhythmias, post-infective motor neuropathy, cerebral hemorrhage. Once in a while, patients from Chennai, especially from Chennai, report this to me. Oxygen saturation varies.
Sir, do you have a screen to share? Any PowerPoint? Yes.
Okay. Okay, it's clear now. How long this isolation can be a solution? Even for doctors, it is producing depression, some sad feeling. We are unable to see the patients. Duty doctors are hesitating to check the pulse, BP. What about other cases? What will happen to the earning? We miss the cases. Gudalinga, Abhyakta, Lakshanas. We miss it. Is it just enough to address the fever alone? These are all the questions I am going to answer. Coronavirus is life-threatening. It's not easy. Wearing a mask is mandatory. Washing the hands thoroughly, safe disposal of the mask have been constantly emphasized. The world has witnessed plague, so has it seen the small baths. We all know Janapadaodamsam. As a general hygiene care, keeping the hands clean, avoiding proximity to those afflicted with cough and cold, use of elbows while sneezing, were stressed again and again and again. Refraining direct care of the wild animals, farm animals for a short period of time are recommended. Thorough wash of meat before cooking, bathing, washing hands, and again acharas. What is told in the past, we have to follow everything. But even in my village, in spite of all these things, 7 to 10 cases, people are not serious. I don't know why. It is a must to wash the hands before and after the meal, after a sneeze, after touching the surface, after using the toilet. Cooperation is very important. There is a fear. Even if they have fever, they don't come for testing. They take the paracetamol or our medicine and keep in the home. When respiratory distress starts, then they report us. A lack of responsibility is still prevailing. Obedience in the public places here are seldom seen. Without the cooperation of people, handling a grave situation like this is questionable. People are aware but not very responsible. Janapadaodamsam has been talked by many, probably you would have heard since 4 months. Sankramandi, Naranaram, Upasargika Rogam. Human to human transmission. I personally feel air transmission also will be there. Prasangad, Gatra Samsparsad, Nishwasad, Sakabhojanad, sharing the bed, Gantam, Sagasanad, all these things. Anyhow, we have to study the Jora thoroughly. Jora is completely whole. That's why they have started Jora first. You do anything. Deepana, Pajana, Snegana, Swedana, Vamana, Virejana, Vasti, Raktamokshana, Nasya, Deva Yuktubasriya, Sattva Siraveda, Buddha Vidya Chikitsa, all these things, counseling, are told in Jora. Not only that, Amavastha, Paschimanaavastha, Bhakvavastha, Uttanavastha, Gambiravastha, Achugaryavastha, Chiragaryavastha, Antarvegavastha, Bagirvegavastha, Shariravastha, Manasavastha, Prakritiavastha, Vigridyavastha, Leenavastha, Chayapragopa Prasamavastha, all the avasthas are told in Jora. That is why Jora is whole and complete. Relevance to the strength of the individual, Balam, is very important. It is the Balam that protects Agni. Agni Mule Balam Pumsad. Pada Balam, Pitta Balam, Kapha Balam are there. Here Agni Balam, Baladishtanam Arogyam. Every medical professional has made an attempt to understand the disease in his own way and have developed a protocol and prophylactic protocol. Ministry of Ayush has requested the Ayurvedic practitioners to make their contribution. In many places, integrated approach has been created. Now, after treating 5 cases successfully, now we do a clinical trial on 15 cases, admitted in a modern hospital. Mild to moderate cases, we give Ayurvedic medicine. It is assessed scientifically with all parameters before and after. Ayurvedic diet has been given. Ayurvedic doctors are appointed there to check the improvement with all protection. So next 10 days I will be able to give more data with more accurate documentation, including CT before and after. The Ministry of, in many places, integrated. Kerala, I don't know what is the reason. We should all work together as a family to solve this problem. Ego or some other thing should not affect this. I will do whatever I know, you do whatever you know. Let us be friends. That should be the Siddhanta. And there are variations in the presentation. Some people respond by Sukha Kapi alone. Some people take hot water alone. We get reports like that. But when they are symptomatic, they need treatment. Gudalinga Abhyakta Vyadi, they need Rasayana, otherwise they will spread it. For them also, after some time, we have to check and find whether it has been eradicated. Quarantined patients due to contact with positive case, patient with mild symptoms, patients after recovery, how will you handle? Infection exposed individual, community service providers, police, vendors, staffs, they are all police affected so much. It is advisable to reduce unnecessary snacking. Now we'll come to the management, simple things first before we go into the bigger things at odd times of the day. The one thing in modern medicine, in the modern hospitals, which I disagree, is the diet. The diet, pathyam has to be given a lot of importance. Giving proteins, vitamins, carbohydrates, minerals, zinc, that is okay. That is their view of thinking. But ee lagu agaram, agni devanam, pavananulomanam, srodoshodanam, this anabhishyandi, this is very important. I have seen this diet plays a major role in prevention, curation, and in convalescence. Fried food is best avoided, and intake of food only when hungry is recommended. Everybody should follow this. Eating dry fruits, almonds are suggested when there is Agni Bala. Diabetic patients should avoid fruit juices because comorbidity also now I have started treating. I am treating persons with diabetes, hypothyroidism, fatty liver, that type of cases. Only one renal patient with mild diabetic nephropathy is also under the treatment. For those with random blood sugar level below 200 milligram, can take one banana a day. Also, it is important to avoid kanjis in diabetic person. They increase the sugar drastically. Papaya, guava, pomegranate, apple, pear are taken in moderation. Reducing the food quantity, adhyasanam, should be avoided. I tell vegetarian food only. Of course, non-vegetarian is not technically prohibited. In my protocol, I give vegetarian food because it influences sattva, rajo, tamo guna, which is not told in modern medicine. Finish your meal with 7 o'clock in the night. Add dry ginger powder in the food at it is Vishwabheshajam and Agni Vardhanam, and Samagni is the indicator of health. All the diseases are produced by impairment of Agni. So in these patients, in the preventable lifestyle management, I will tell little by little before I enter into the topic. A chutney of amla and ginger is given. Green gram, pachapayir has to be sufficiently added in the diet. Black gram, Masha, Ushnasnigdam, Abhishyandi, Masha, Tila, Tiladaila, Matsya are avoided because they are Abhishyandi, and avoid pickles and oily fried foods. Toya Galpana is very important. We do Shadangam is the common Toya Galpana. Shadangam is Pitta Shamanam. So in Vada Kapha Avastha, ginger, coriander, tulasi Kriberam, Karpuravalli, Paranayavani, Ajamodam, turmeric is what we are giving. It is giving very good results. Increased intake of coffee and tea, they produce Kadu Dikta Rasa, Ushna Virya, Vidahi Avastha, Pitta Vardhana, Vada Vardhana. So we ask them to reduce. Ginger coffee, Chukku coffee is recommended. Even some cases respond to Chukku coffee, but we cannot say Chukku coffee can eradicate all these stages of disease. They are all supplementation. Similar coffee-like drink prepared with coriander seeds and tulasi are also beneficial. After Agni Bala, I finish all the treatment of these patients with Shatphala Gridam Samana Snegam, because Srodasam Sam Vishodanam, Kshayagaram, Vada Kafagaram, Agni Deepanam, the treatment should end up in Snegana. Because of the Kadidikta Rasa Prayoga, there will be Vada Vriddhi. In order to compensate the Vada Vriddhi, we have to give Gridam followed by a little Kshiram. Milk processed with dry ginger, turmeric powder and all, very good. They are all very good preventive measures. The Ministry of Ayush named it as golden milk. Buttermilk, after the recovery, after Agni Bala, when Vada Kapha Avastha dominate and for a Swastha, with Ashtachurnam, rock salt, ginger, curry leaves, can be used as a drink and a food. Curd should be avoided. Even in night time and daytime also, better to avoid. Refrigerator cold water intake must be avoided. Ushna Jalam, Vada Kafagaram, Srodo Sodanam. Not only that, Ushna Jalam, Prananam Avalambanam. It is good for prana. It is a prana affecting disease. Prananam Avalambanam. The Vada Kapha combination, my Guru Nambudiri sir used to say, for Vada we have Maduram Lalavanam, Pitta you have Dikta Kashaya Maduram, Kapha you have Kadidikta Kashayam, Vada Vittam Maduram, Pitta Vadam Dikta Kashayam. So Vada Kafam, there is no rasam available. Whether it is Vada Kafam or Kafa Vadam, we have to be very discriminative, because clinically Vada Kafam and Kafa Vadam are different. Vada Kafam, for example, in generally stroke, diabetic cardiomyopathy, LV dysfunction and all comes in that. Kapha Vadam, it comes like bronchial asthma, etc. So, Vada Kafam, we will be giving Lashunam, Rasna, Devadaru and all. In Kapha Vadam, we will be giving Kasturi, Gorodhana, Dambulam, Tippali, etc. So, this is very important. This giving Ushna Jalam plays a major role. So the Vada Kapha combination, Maduram you cannot select, Amlam you cannot select, Lavanam you cannot select, Kashayam very little role, like Saptachadadi Kandusham, very little role. Otherwise Kashayam cannot be handled. So Jwaradikissa, first Lagu Rasa is Tikta Rasa and Kadu Rasa. We manage with the Tikta Rasa and Kadu Rasa. But medicine varies. Agastya Rasayanam, some people have recommended. Kashaya Rasa Haridagi, in Vada Kavadam Haridagi, Vada Vittam Kushmandam in the prophylactic phases. So, this dosha vigalpa has to be done instead of giving one medicine. Medicines can be simple. As I got an opportunity to treat and I did not have much experience. Whenever I asked elders, they were telling theoretical part only. They were quoting slogas, they were telling from Chakradatta, they were telling from Joradisara of Chakradatta. But unless we have given the medicine, we may not be able to tell authoritatively. 3 pillars of life, Trayovastamba, food, sleep and regulated coitus are very significantly told in Ayurveda. So improper sleeping, day sleeping are avoided. Nasyam is told in the protocol written by somebody. In my cases, I did not give Nasyam at all because when there is Jwaram, Swasam, Kasam, periods, Varsharudu, Nasyam is contraindicated. Anudailam is a Samana Nasya, Pittasamana Nasya, Nitya Ubayoga Dravya. Anything which is Nitya Ubayoga Dravya, will not be having much vyadhiprathiniga property. So in my cases, I did not give nasyam. Exercise 20 minutes a day, 5 times a week at least, according to American Heart Association, or 150 minutes a week. Aparajita Dhoomam, this also in the hospital, now we are not doing, but I want to tell the early phase, we tried in the village houses. Fumigation of Aparajita Dhoomam, believed to cleanse the environment and destroy the krimis. It has been followed in the government hospitals in Kerala. It contains Kukkulu, Vacha, Sarjarasa, etc. Preventive medicine management. Healthy individuals actually do not need any medication. Ushna Jalapanam, following Dinacharya, Rudacharya, gargling, taking ginger, Karpuravalli are essential. The Saptachadadi Kashayam is very effective. This is Kashaya Tikta Madura Yoga. So the inflammation, Kashaya Tikta Maduram, Pittamanye Durvade. So this reduces the inflammation during fever when there is upper respiratory pharyngitis and hoarseness of voice. This is a very good yoga. So intermittently we use that. Preventive medicine management. Indugandham Kashayam. I do not give Indugandham Kashayam, Kushmanda Rasayanam, Haridagi. When before getting the patient for prophylaxis, I was giving that. So Indugandham Kashayam, Kushmanda Rasayanam, Haridagi for Vada Kafam, Kushmandam for Vada Pittam. Shastra says if there is good appetite, in Kasajigisa you will be learning that. If there is good appetite, you have to take Kushmandam, Madhurarasam, Madhuruvagam, Shiraviryam, Snigdagunam, Vadavitta Samanam, Kapavardhanam, Guru. So when there is Vada Kafa Avastha with less appetite, Agastya Rasayanam is better. We will elaborately study those things. So hair wash is avoided. Bathing every day only for the body is recommended. Swasthan post-recovery management, 20 drops of Tyagaraja Tailam. This also I was doing previously. Now the Snega completely I am avoiding. After bath, Rasanadi Churnam application I allow. Once in 14 days, the application of oil, those who are habituated, like Kerala patients coming from this Neyatangara area, they ask me, I tell, Chudaki Patuli Chertanari in the Varim. Additionally, self-isolation. That also, whatever government says, we follow and honor and respect that. Post-recovery phase, Yela Ganadi with Jiraga Churnam. In non-diabetic patients, add honey. Kashayam with similar effects are Dasamula Editrayam, Indugandham, Vyagradi, Patyakustumbaradi. Now, I am giving Patyakustumbaradi and Darunagaradi as main medicine in the study that is going on. Because they are Kafajoragaram, Agni Devanam. If you read the Patyakustumbaradi Palasrudi, it resembles almost mimic the upper respiratory infection with a little bit of symptoms of COVID. Rasayanam, post-recovery phase management, Rasayanam plays an important role. Kushmandam, Agastya Rasayanam, Shavanaprasha Rasayanam, Pippalilegium, Indugandhagradam, Shatfalagradam. Medicines with Dashamulam and Shilajati, better to be careful because as I am making medicines, Dashamulam and Shilajatu are difficult medicines. Getting good quality is a problem as I make these medicines for the patients. All the suggestions stand recommend for this group also. That is management of infection exposed individual, police, doctors, nurses. They come to us for asking. Nowadays, many modern doctors, we go to modern doctor for help. They ask us what can be taken. Shavanaprasha legium followed by warm water. It is not recommended for a diabetic person. Trikadu, Agni Devanam, Vada Kafagaram, Ushnam, Pramadi, Kleda Soshanam is simple medicine that can be given. Then with good appetite, as I told, Shatpalagradam. These are all for some people who are exposed having normal Agni. They say, sir, I want to prevent, what will you give? So Trigadu, you have to give for 2-3 days, then Shatpalam and Sevanaprasam. That's what we are giving. Now, as people come with a cold cough alone. In that case, Patyagustumbaradi, Talisadi, Kasturiadi Gudiga, Gorojanadi, Siddhamagaradhujam, Vasarishtam, any one can be selected based on the availability and the yukti of the person. Here we do not select Siddhovaladi because Siddhovaladi is Madhura Rasam, Kleda Vardhanam, Pitta Shamanam, Madhura Vibhagam, Vada Pitta Shamanam, Snigdham. So we do not select here. All we are selecting is Kadu Rasam. That is why I tell, for us, Adura, Tikta Rasam is best. For us, Swasta, Madhura Rasam is best. We usually start the treatment with the Tikta and end up in Madhura. That is the simple principle. That is why in Jwarajikisa, Langanam Swedanam Kalaga, Yavavu Tiktako Rasaga. The Tiktam is Lagu Amabajanam, Pitta Kafa Shamanam, Kleda Soshanam. Kashayam also Pitta Shamanam, Kava Shamanam. But Shidam, Guru and Stambanam. That is why it is not coming here. But Kadu, Tikta Kadu is coming here. Diabetic patients must be very careful. Monitoring sugar we do regularly. Fasting we keep below 110. Postprandial we keep less than 140. Just before bedtime we are checking, it is 140. Advise them to keep 140. Diabetic patients are advised to reduce the intake of rice. Rice and Goduma. They are Madhura Rasa, Madhura Vibhaga, Sida Virya, Snigdha Guna, Vada Pitta Samana. But Goduma is better. They say same, both are same calorie. Why do you talk about Goduma? Goduma and Arishi, rice are same glycemic index or this caloric value. They ask me, but I tell Madhura Rasam, Madhura Vibhagam, Sida Viryam, Snigdha Gunam is there. But Shali is Kleda Vardhanam, Goduma is Sthairya Vardhanam. That is the difference. Sthairya Vardhanam. So wheat and ragi must be used alternatively. Small lentils should be sufficiently. Water boiled with amla and turmeric, nishamalagi, or pitta kapashamanam, pitta shamanam can be added based on the avastha if needed. We don't do all these things. This is the first protocol we developed. I tell you the first protocol. Then I will go to the second protocol, what we are using now, because we are treating little more complicated cases now. Fenugreeks fried, not for Vada. Take of Triphala Churnam at bedtime. These are for management of infection exposed individual. For somebody who is diabetes, if they are taking Nisakadagadi Kashayam, Niruryadi Guliga, Kataka Kadiradi, Nisakadagadi Pitta Kapam, Kataka Kadiradi Kafa Pitta. Based on that, you can ask them to continue. Individual with hypertension, we tell them to take modern medicine because there are a lot of issues which I cannot describe here. If they are taking antihypertensive, we take antihypertensive as it is. Meditation, if they can do, they can do meditation and all these things reduce sympathetic activity. It activates the prefrontal lobe, it produces alpha wave coherence and all these things, the talks are there. So people with the carcinoma for prevention, those who have taken radiotherapy, I have few people, Hodgkin's lymphoma patients, they want to prevent avoid this Roga Utpatti. I give them Brahma Rasayanam, Ayushkami Rasayanam, because the Brahma Rasayanam, Vyadi Pratiniga Palasudi is not mentioned. Nitya, what we see daily is mentioned. Management of infection exposed individual. So, avada Patya Kustumbaradi, Pajanamradam, Dasamulatrayam, Vyagradi, Barangyadi, Amrudarishtam, Pitta Lakshana Mundangil, Shadakapaniyam. Padi, Sudarsana Vadi, Joradisana Mundangil, Mustadi Kashayam, Vilvadi Guliga, Mukkai Mukkaduvadi Guliga, Vettumaran, very effective, Vettumaran, Ananda Bhairavarasam, Vada Kapakaram, Ushnam, Pramadi. Mukkaluvadi is given in Vada Kafam. Vilvadi Guliga, Vada Kafakaram, Vishakaram, Visham, Krimi. Some people are thinking in that way also. That is also respectable. Vettumaran Guliga, Vettumaran, that is febrile fits. It was utilized. It is a Tamil Yogam. It is given in Vada Kafakaram, Ushnam, Amabhajanam. After passing of Ama, Balajiragadi, Pitta Lakshanas are more Drakshadi. One or two cases, Drakshadi Toyam we have given. Fever associated with throat pain, Patya Kustumbaradi is the best. I got treated around 25 cases. Patya Kustumbaradi, Darunagaradi are very effective. Fever associated with body pain and constipation, Amrudottaram is given. If Pitta Samanam is needed, Pitta Lakshanas are seen. Commonly Kapavada Lakshanas, then Vada Kapha Lakshanas, then Pitta Lakshanas. This is the pattern we are seeing among the patients here. Pasanamrudam, Shadankam is given. Sudarsanam itself is Pitta Kapha Samana because 50% it contains Bunimbam. Vada Kafam, Dasamula Dutrayam, Dasamulam Trigadu Agni Devanam, Dasamulam Vada Kafakaram, Vasa Vyadi Praktiniga Ushadam. When there is fluctuation in temperature, here also in our practice, now in the cases admitted, 102, 99, 101, 100. This Vishamada, whenever there is Alpovidosho, Dukshadeladwa, Anyadamo Balam, Leenavasta, doshas will be vitiated and they will be hidden in the dadus. When suitable circumstances come, they get provoked and produce a disease. So, Barangiadi, whenever there is Vishamada, our Shastra talks about Barangi, Yoni Rogam, Raktagulmam, Barangi, Penasam, Barangi, Barangiadi Gudam, Chakradattam, Barangiadi Kashayam, Vishamajwaram. Likewise, Asthma, Barangi is told. Barangi is given in Apasmaram. Leenavastha, whenever there is there, Barangi plays a major role. In fevers of Kapha dominance, Vyagradi Kashayam, simple cost-effective kashayam with the Pippali Jurnam is there. Pitta Kapha, Buduchiyadi is given. Yoshadi Vadakam, Sidovaladi Jurnam, Yashti Madhu, Vibidagi, Sarveshu, Swasakaseshu, Kevalam Va Vibidagi. If it is very dry, Vibidagi, Yashti Madhu is given. But we are not giving all these medicines. This is the protocol we developed first and we were treating asymptomatic carriers only. Now we are treating mild to moderate cases. That I will explain. Avastha of the disease. Confusion to the categories of COVID-19. Vada Kafamano, Kafavadamano nulla doubt ആദ്യം വന്നുകൊണ്ടിരുന്നു. കഫസ്ഥാനത്തിൽ വരുന്ന ഒരു രോഗമാണ്. അപ്പോൾ ഉഷ്ണവീര്യമായിട്ടുള്ള മരുന്നാണ് കൊടുക്കണം. ആമാശയമാണ് ഉദ്ഭവസ്ഥാനം. ശോധനം പൊതുവെ ചെയ്യാറില്ല. ശമന ചികിത്സയ്ക്കാണ് റോൾ. മലശുദ്ധി, if you want to prevent, if you are complete സ്വസ്ഥ, അവിപതി ചൂർണം കൊണ്ട് ചെയ്യാം. പക്ഷെ നമ്മുടെ in our protocol, അവിപതി ശോധനം is not coming. Preventive protocol. പിത്ത predominancy ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഷഡംഗപാനീയം സുദർശനം ഒക്കെ മതി. അവസ്ഥാവിശേഷം കണ്ടിട്ട് ചികിത്സിക്കണം. ഫീവർ വിത്ത് ഡയേരിയ, ഒരുപാട് പ്രസന്റേഷൻസ് ഡയറിയ ഞാൻ കാണുന്നു. അവിടെ മുസ്താദ് കഷായം, വിൽവാദി ഗുളിക, ഗ്രാഹിയോ സ്തംഭനമോ നമ്മൾ ചെയ്യുന്നില്ല. ഇത് കൊടുക്കുമ്പോൾ വയറ്റിലുള്ള ആമന്മാരും പിന്നെ ജ്വരവും നന്നായിട്ട് കുറയും. ഇൻ ദി ലാസ് ഓഫ് ടേസ്റ്റ് ആൻഡ് അപ്പിറ്റൈറ്റ് അതിനെ നമ്മൾ അഷ്ടചൂർണം പോലുള്ള മരുന്നുകൾ കൊടുക്കണം. Now we will see the Indugandham Kashayam. Why did they select Indugandham Kashayam? It is Pudi, Karanjam, Devadaru, Desamulam, Panchakulam are there. Panchakulam plus Evaksharam is called a Shatphalam. This Kashayam is given in prolonged fever and Vada condition. It is one of the medicines to enhance the defense mechanism in Kerala. The Kerala doctors highly respect this yoga. I also respect. This helps in alleviating Kapavadagara. It is mild Ushnaviryam and Agni Devanam and it produces immunity. There is a belief system that it produces immunity. I do not use Indugandham Kashayam in the protocol because Dasamulam. But Dharanagaraadi also contains Dasamulam. Dasamula also we are not giving. Already I talked about that. this Vyagradi, Kandagari, Sundi, Guruji, simple yoga, Vada Kafagaram, Swasagaram, Kasagaram, Pinasanasana, Shirorolagaram, exactly fits for COVID. Cost effective anti COVID Kashayam. Patya Kustumbaradi, Haridagi, Danega Mustasundi, you know the yoga. Honey and Hingu should be added. Kafavada Jora, Krisulam, Parshasulam, Plurasi, Kantasulam, Pharyngitis, Kanta Uparodam, Kasam, Pneumonitis, Penasam, URI, Swasam, Dyspnea. Exactly, this is the medicine. Dalgana specifies the quantity of honey as half phalam. Here we are not adding half phalam, 1 teaspoon only adding. And Hingu, we are adding 1 masha. Hingu, 1 masha pramanam, it is added. Barangiari, Vishamajaram, this is also taken into the criteria for the study. Amrudottaram, Guduji, Haridagi, Shundi, Agnidevanam, Vyadiprathinigam, Anulomanam. Sarkara can be added if needed. Darunagaradi. 1 kashayam we have to project like Kapachara Kudinir is Patya Kustumbaradi or Darunagaradi. This is wonderful drug. This is Udal Petten Tondavedani Panim Maran. This is Vetamaran whenever English. Whenever we give Vetamaran with this Darunagaradi, it is very effective. Very difficult Jwaras also we can give. Pachanamurdam, when Pitta Lakshanas are seen, Amurda Ushiradi Kashayam is selected. 1 or 2 cases we have given. Agastya Rasayanam, we do not give Agastya Rasayanam, but I will tell you about Agastya Rasayanam. It contains 100 Haridagi, it contains Yavadanyam, it contains Girdam and Thailam, it is Yamalam. Vakpada suggests use of this linked test with 2 Haridagi. Susurda says usage of half pala of the legium with 2 Haridagi. It is can be given for people with Mandagni. The Vishesha Gunam is Kasagaram. I didn't utilize this for the study. Agastya Rasayanam is supported. Many people are giving. We are not giving. Then Kushmanda legium also. Vadapitta Samanam, Madhurarasam, Madhurabhagam, Mantakalpana, told by Ashwani Deva, Stayakasakaram, Uro Vivajyade Adhyartham. So we do not give Kushmandam in these studies. Shavana Prasam. Shavana Prasam we give. Shavana is a name of the Rishi. Prasam means intake. It is known as Bhargava Rasayana. It contains 500 Amalaki. Susruta did not talk about Shavana Prasa. It is a Yamala Yoga. It is given for Swasakasa. It is Pavananulomana in nature. Sudarsanam, 54 ingredients are there. Main ingredient is Kiratavitam. It is a main drug for Pittakamana, Kapasamana, Abhishan, Dinasana, Kledo, Soshana. This is very important. Vilvadi Guliga, preparing Vilvadi Guliga is very important. Otherwise, Vilvadi Guliga will not be effective. You should grind it so well with goat's urine. Amajwaram, Ajirana Jwaram, diarrhea, this is very effective. Then Shadangavanam, you know that Paniyam preparation, how to prepare. We have given Laja Payam in the first phase. Before we enter into treat these difficult cases, this Laja Payam was given. Kulatta Mudgadi Yusham was given. Navanga Yusham we tried. Then Ajamodam we have added in the Kanji, Yavagu. Ragi Gruel was given to diabetic patients. Mudka Yusham. Then Aingaya Kanji, which is very famous in Tamil culture. Brigadi Balam, Kakamachi, flowers of neem, Bimbi, curry leaves. Jwaradisaram with Kanji. This is very effective. It is made in every house in our area. Aingaya Podi, Aingaya Kanji. Then of course Kerala Matta rice Kanji with green dal can also be given. Saju. Case studies. Now, in the first phase of the study, this is done 1 month before. We got 5 patients with the Lakshanas. Case 1, 64 years, male positive, 53 years, female positive, 27 years, female positive, 2-year-old child in that family with Lakshanas. They were afraid not to test clinically COVID, and 33 years female positive. All positive with all Lakshanas. So before starting this study, we did complete blood count, D-dimer, C-reactive protein, high-sensitive C-reactive protein, ferritin, liver function test, kidney profile, and CT lungs. Complete blood count was performed to evaluate overall health and detect a wide range of disorders, because bacterial fever count will be high, viral count to TC will be very low. D-dimer is used to negative predictability, used to rule out pulmonary embolism. We wanted to make sure the patients are not in critical phase of the disease. C-reactive protein is an inflammatory marker. Ferritin is a key mediator of immune dysregulation and is critical in assessing severe complications when in COVID-19. LFT, RFT, renal function test, we see whether any other drugs produce any leukocytopenia or isolated transaminitis or increases creatinine, because people should not criticize this as this will affect kidney, this will affect liver, like that. So we are doing that. And CT chest, previously only one case or two cases we were able to do. One patient came with abdominal pain. We put CT, but we saw the pleural effusion. When CT was taken, it was COVID, viral pneumonitis. The appearance, typical appearance was there. The doctor was not knowing, the patient was not knowing. COVID was negative in the early phase, so CT positive. So this is very important finding. Diet, these patients when admitted, we give Ayurvedic diet now. Parboiled kanji, Pulungalarisi kanji. Pulungalarisi is patyam. Pacharisi is not given in Tamil tradition, and appetite is restored. Then after 10 days, 15 days, Vadavittotare Mandagafe, we start the Shatfala. So this first case, non-diabetic, no hypertension, prostatomegaly. This man came with all the lakshanas: fever, sore throat, high fever, body pain. So corona suspected. You see my name is there, we detected it. So day one, body pain, medicine, no medicine given, tested positive. Body pain, fever, 99. Patyakusumbaradi Sudarsana. Body pain, shifting in nature, variation in nature, with throat pain. Patyakusumbaradi, Darunagaradi, Sudarsanam, Surya Prabha. At that time, test result came, it was positive. Lakshana Visesha Chikitsa was started 1 day earlier. Fever subsided, but intermittent variation was there. Oxygen saturation almost maintained to 97. Pulse rate was normal. Patyakustumbaradi, Barangiadi. Then after a few days, up to 26, 4 days it was given. Then loss of fever was stopped. Tiredness, loss of appetite, thirst was predominant. So Pachanamridam, Drakshadi Paniyam was given based on the Avastha and Vigridi Parambara. Then dyspnea started. Severe dyspnea started. Oxygen came to 93 in that case. There then, Nayovayam Kashayam, Dhanvandara Kuliga, Swasakasam Mugur Aushadakalam, Karpura Delam application, pepper, Melagajartha Rasam, Vidaka Namala Chudu. Then mild dyspnea, oxygen saturation was low. This is a continue because before INT, we want to shift to modern health. Nayobayam, Balaji Ragadi, Dhanvandara Kudiga, then took a CT scan. Viral pneumonitis was there, and tiredness, dyspnea was absent on 2nd/7/2020. Scapular pain was there. Dhanvandara Kudiga, Nayobayam only was given. Tiredness, dyspnea absent. Then also Nayobayam was given. CT scan was taken. CT normal, and advised Karpura Delam application. Then after tiredness was there, oxygen improved, pulse rate improved, by the Tiktarasa, Padanamruda, Nayavaya, Dhanvandara Gudiga, he got very good appetite. Vada Vitta Vritti and Kafakshaya. So we give Snehanam and Charanaprasam was given. And what happened in that case, even after the treatment, CT became negative. We took the test again. He was asymptomatic, but still COVID was positive. Now, after 25 days, the COVID became negative. So, 3 times we have taken the test for this fellow. Because if he is asymptomatic, he may spread. That is why we were taking the test for this man. Now, you see the CT scan, few patchy linear opacities, superior, anterior and posterior basal segment of the left lobe, non-specific changes. The CT became normal. Now, these are all the various blood reports. Already I have circulated. No LFT changes, no ESR elevation, CRP was normal, ferritin was normal, D-dimer was normal, total count was less, mild variation in neutrophils and lymphocytes. Now, the second case, 53 years female, non-diabetic, no hypertension, no anomalies. Before treatment detected. All the Lakshanas, eye fever, eye throat pain. Her mother died because of COVID. She was taking care of the COVID patient. She got COVID and got all the Lakshanas. So tiredness, no medication. Because of the history, advisory test came positive. Fever, loss of taste, tiredness, confusion, drowsy. So Darunagaradi, Trigadu, Dhuma Varti, because some altered sensorium was there. The mandada of the shiras is removed by Dhumana, and Sudarsanam was given. Patyam, very strict Patyam I follow. Then intermittent fever, shifting body pain has came. So it was changed to Barangyadi, Trikadu, Talisadi, Mugur. Then fever again came down. Then constipation, loss of appetite was there. അത് അവർക്ക് ഭയങ്കര സങ്കടമായിരുന്നു. അപ്പോൾ അമൃതോത്തരമായിട്ട് മാറ്റി. ബിക്കോസ് when Haridagi is there, it will produce more anulomana in nature. So then loss of appetite, tiredness reduced, burning sensation was there. Shadanga was given, body temperature came down, taste restored. There is severe burning sensation, probably because of Jara Vimutta or the Kadurasam we are using constantly. The food is also Vada, Kapagara, Ushna, Marija, Shundi, Inji, Chukri, etc. So we give Shadanga Vaniyam along with other Sudarsanam and all. Sudarsanam is Tiktarasam, Pitasamanam, Kapasanam, Snigdasamanam, etc. Then Shatphalagradam was there. Extreme tiredness. So after giving good Agni, Shatphalam is given. Draksharishtam few doses we are given. Then all the treatment, good Agni, tiredness, it ended. Everything became normal. We gave Shatphalagradam and Sevanaprasam. And you see the test here, COVID not detected. In this case, COVID became negative. With the more difficult case, responded well. Less case, it was positive, but patient became asymptomatic. Now, D-dimer, everything, these results, it is available. I can also, if you send the email, I can send the... Now, case 3, 27 years. This is a case with comorbidity because she is having multiple sclerosis. Exacerbation was there. Already multiple sclerosis I was treating. In a patient with multiple sclerosis, paresthesia, numbness, etc., she developed COVID. COVID is detected. So again, body pain, headache, loss of appetite. On that day I started with Pajanamridam, tested positive. Then Sudarsanam was added, fever was high, URI started, cough started, loss of appetite, loss of smell, headache, body pain, extreme tiredness, saturation was normal. Darunagaradi, Pajanamridam, Surya Prabha, Arvetamaran, Sudarsanam Budiga, Rasanadi Levam. Test results came, it was positive. Then fever was very high. Darunagaradi was continued. and Surya Prabha was continued. Shadangam, this tiredness when burning predominated, Shadangam was given. See, lot of days, 21 to 27 days Shadangam was given. The date you should see, it is not changed every day. The date you have to follow correctly, then only 4 or 5 days they are on same medicine only. Then avastha changes, aushadam changes. Shavanaprasam, Shatpalagradam, then the result came. Advais Shatpalagradam, Shavanaprasam continuously. You see the result. Course, Dr. L. Mahadevan, my name is there. SARS virus not detected. So, this is a case with comorbidity. Multiple sclerosis, treatment under Ayurveda, chronic progressive type, treated. So, all the cases are not responding. Ayurveda is effective, Siddha is effective, Yoga is effective. We all can contribute. But suddenly death happen. Some people get severe dyspnea. Oxygen saturation comes less than 70 in some cases. Exactly, I do not know. I need more experience and more treatment experience to find a solution for this comorbidity we are telling. But I have seen 33-year-old fellow developing complications. So all these reports were assessed scientifically, all were documented. The child had all COVID symptoms, but 2-year-old they were very afraid. So we have given first Amrita Arishtam, Gorojanadi Udiga, when fever has gone, Indaganda Gradam, then all these things were given. The case became completely fever kapoi, completely asymptomatic. A small child, they were afraid, mother is COVID, father COVID, they did not want to test the child, they cried. So I was giving medicine, Gorojana, another case, the patient came from USA. We checked COVID positive before treatment. So, they started getting symptomatology, Patya Kustumbaradi, Sudarsanam, Trigadu. He is still on treatment. Now the treatment is over. Treatment 5 cases, almost responded well. Now we have 15 cases. They are admitted in a modern hospital. Ayurvedic medicines are given. Our doctors are going there with all protection and they are documenting it. Next, after 10 days, more data I will be able to produce. This pandemic made a huge devastating impact in the lives of many people. This will not come, we cannot say. Whom it will come, we cannot say. Suddenly some death news we are getting. Modern medicine, Ayurveda doctors, Siddha doctors should work like one family. The cases of first few cases, I had fear because I was not confident. There is always fear. Even now there is fear for the protection of my doctors. Medicines has to be changed on the avastha. That is what I was trained. I believe general cases, few lakhs of cases I have treated. I have treated same cases like the same picture. I have treated a lot. പക്ഷെ ഇത് കോവിഡ് അല്ല, ഇത് പണ്ടൊക്കെ ഇതുപോലെ ഈ ശ്വാസകാസം തൊണ്ടവേദനയൊക്കെ വരുന്നവർ ഒരുപാട് ചികിത്സിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. When there is ജ്വരാതിസാരം, you should be very careful. തോയകൽപ്പന important. Diet very important. Kashayam, tablet, ghridam, legium, paniyam, arishtam. Standard dosage we have mentioned. For the children, what is the dosage we have mentioned. Diet chart is given. Now we give the diet. Morning herbal tea, idli. My Guru Vaidyanathan sir was against idli. Ginger soup, tulasi juice, tea, kanji, idiyappam. ഇതുപോലുള്ള ഫുഡുകളാണ് കൊടുക്കുന്നത്. This food chart is available. One day they should not be bored. So next day we change the food. Herbal tea, panagam, masala tea, all these things are given. So with this short experience, I can tell few points. We are able to treat. Medicines are effective. Mild, moderate cases I have treated. People with diabetes, multiple sclerosis, with COVID I have treated. Children I have treated. But some fear is always there because Emergency, when it comes acutely. So we should all work together as a one family without ego and find a better solution. And modern doctors are very friendly here. I am thankful to them. They are very cooperative. They teach me, they guide me. In some places, modern doctors are having some viruddha swabhava, aversion towards Ayurveda. That should not be there. That is very unfortunate. Because when I am sick, I go to modern doctors. I am successful because not only I studied Ayurveda with hard work, I have given equal importance in studying modern medicine with clinical methods. The clinical methods, it is not giving modern medicine like paracetamol. These people did not given azithromycin, paracetamol, HCQS, slow molecular heparin, nothing. They were treated in the house. Now we are admitting because when little bit more moderate cases we are taking. That is why. So with these few words, I thank Swamiji. I thank my beloved brother, great scholar, ultimate scholar, one of the most respected person in Ayurveda, Ram Manohar Ji, and everybody who has participated and heard my words. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mahadevanji, for this wonderful lecture and for sharing your clinical experiences. I hope you have time for a few questions. And I'm also now inviting Dr. Delvin.
Yeah.
He is also a member of the District Ayurveda COVID-19 Response Cell. So he will briefly, give his remarks about your presentation and then maybe ask a few questions if you have time. That would be very much appreciated. Thank you once again.
Yeah.
Thank you for this wonderful,
definitely.
insightful lecture. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Ramana sir. So it was indeed a very great session actually, and we really informative, and we are keen to know from a mentor like you in the midst of this pandemic. As you told here in Kerala, we are not allowed to treat actually, but we are pushing it, and hopefully we'll get on board as the numbers are going up, because we cannot keep Ayurveda apart when it comes to the matter of health. As it's evident from your presentation also how Ayurveda can contribute to this pandemic. And I think the first statement itself proved its statement itself justified your treatments, that it must not be a single medicine. It has to be dosha gilpa must be there, and vyadhi avastha must be taken considered. And every medicine you have told has been logically and it is logically explained. And as a students, it is always like that to hear your class as students, because it is truly enlightening, and how you stress the importance of patya, and that is actually not taken care of especially in the modern. They are, because we have some, although we are not involved in the treatment, we are getting calls from out of state, out of India, inside Kerala itself, and most of the advice to take a high protein diet with that, because it is actually, it may hamper the digestion, may hamper they are not taking about the clear or anything else, but how Ayurveda is approaching the diet is entirely different. And you have pointed out its importance with each diet, with each even a drink you are adding, you are telling about the dosha galpa and the avastha you are doing it. So it was a really informative session, and I like that why you avoided the nasya in that case of the treatment. That point was really a thought process, because as for Swastha it's okay for when coming to the treatment, because as the root of even in the vaccine also they are telling they are able to remove the organism, they are able to kill the organism from the lungs and all, but there are some organism still remains in the nasal cavity. So anything can be done in case of that is a question actually. Then coming to the use of Kushmandrasayan and Agasthyrasayan, in which conditions, and the selection of the kashaya you are told is really eye-opening, that Patya Gustumberadi and Bhargyadi Kashayam for the intermittent fever. I think this will really helpful for us to one go in our future when we are approaching the COVID patients, because it's unlike other diseases. It has created an great fear among the public, because at the same time it is asymptomatic. It can cause a multi-organ failure, hypercoagulation. So it has a fluctuating scenario. So I like to add some questions. First itself, I like to point out that the stress created by the media or the disease itself is actually putting a stress on the immune system also. So I like to know what are the psychological aspects you have covered. What are the what are things you have done to keep the mental health unstable for the patients, so that can be boosted their immune response. So I like to hear about that, sir. What are the psychological aspects you have covered when you have treated the COVID patients?
These COVID patients used to call 30 to 40 times a day from Chennai. Every 20 minutes, I tell them, I am confident, this is not very serious, you will be all right. If you are COVID, that is not the end. I was telling positively, I was telling Deva Vivasraya Chikitsa, I was telling them Vishnu Sahasranamam chanting, Vishnum Sahasramurdhanam Charajara Padim Vivum. So the Jwaragara mantras, where Nilakanta mantram, all these things, those who have belief, I was telling them to pray. So I was repeatedly giving them confidence. I myself used to call, tell them, create positive mind, talking again and again. நான் இருக்கேன் பார்த்துக்கிறேன் பகவான் இருக்கார் பார்த்துக்கிறார் like that. When we have to tell, the fear slowly vanished. When one patient got cured and we showed the report, then they became little more confident. Then another cured, then they became confident. So this even I have fear, because if we get what will happen, we are under risk. Everybody is under risk. So Gudalinga Abhyakta Vyadi, we should be careful only.
Another important thing is, when we are admitting a COVID patient, the main question raised by most of them feared about that it's very fluctuating pathology having for this disease. So at which stage we have to alert, we have to refer? What are the you have told about the D-dimer and CRP? And I think, is the SpO2 only the factor we have to check into, or any other factors we have to check into, or any Ayurvedic symptoms you have observed, whether it's a sign of alertness? Can you explain on that, sir?
Severe dyspnea, fever crossing 103, greater than 6 days, not responding to our medicine, saturation comes below 90, immediately we should seek the help of an allopathic doctor. This we can treat, but we cannot take a risk. So we have to keep one allopathic doctor with us, because that friendly approach, if it is there, then it is easy. Because that cases we cannot take risk.
And that's a promising that the SpO2 has improved by the that avastha change and avastha medicine change has been, that patient has been responded.
നയോവായം ദാൻവന്തര ഗുളിക മുഹുർ കൊടുത്തപ്പോൾ ഒരു വാതകഫകരം അനുലോമനം ഉണ്ടായി, ആ പ്രാണനും ഉദാനനും സെറ്റിലായി.
Yeah, that was a real promise to us. Okay. So one more thing. Then after the post treatment, the patients are advised to take the Shatpalagrida or Chyawanprash or any other rasayanas has to be included in your thought?
Because now cases are increasing. Patya Kustumbaradi, Dadanagaradi, Barangiyadi, Sudarsanam, Trigadu, Shatphalam, Chavanaprasam is almost showing good results. So this is what I am continuing more and more. Other rasayanams can be given. I have no objection in that. Based on the yukti of Vaidya, Avastha, they can definitely give.
And the Barangya, use of the Barangya, the Kashaya, and fluctuating temperature, and it got stabilized with how many dosage, or immediately it got stabilized?
Within 2 days. 1.5 days it's stabilized.
And it's good to know that without any modern support medications itself, it has been shown a promising result. But we are looking forward to the 15 patients data. And it's very, very helpful that you're sharing the details as already you are doing it, but it's very helpful that you're sharing it for the young scholars to follow how in this pandemic situation. Thank you, sir. We have some questions. So there's questions exhibit. Yes, sir.
What I have treated is very less number only. After treating few cases, I cannot jump that I have achieved. But I can tell Ayurveda is effective. It gives positive. Now these cases our doctors are going to the modern hospital. They are wearing the protection and taking care sheet. They themselves are doing everything. Our medicines are given. So this will, we are giving the treatment test and all free also for the purpose, and that's also we are doing. So sample size is needed, more experience is needed. I am also an infant in this area.
Yeah. So a few questions. First question was from Swati actually. If a child without Shwasa having fever, can we give Gobi Chandanadi instead of Gorojanadi?
Gobi Chandanadi, Gobi Chandanam is a clay available in Narmada river. It is called Multani Matti. But now it is not available. For Gobi, we take Shariba. Chandanam, we take Chandanam. Gobi Chandanam, like that. It is more Pittasamana in nature. The Vada Kafaharam, Jwaram, it is okay. Jwaram with Swasakasam, Kasturi, Gorojanadi Gudiga is better.
Okay, thank you, sir. Hope Swati got the answer. Now going to the next question, it's displayed. Sir, please can you throw light on the role of Drakshadi Kashayam in COVID? Ambali Arvind.
When there is Pitta Vriddhi Lakshana, Daha, Murcha, tiredness, after using Pitta Prayoga, Kadurasa Prayoga, there will be Vada Pitta Vriddhi. If you see Vada Pitta Vriddhi Lakshana, Madhura Rasa has to be given, then Drakshadi can be added in the later stage, not in the first stage, where Madhuram is Kleda Vardhana. Madhuram cannot be given in Amavastha.
The Tikta to Madhura.
Yeah. Tiktam Kadu Madhuram.
So next question is from Medi Sharmila. So what is the role of Vasa in COVID-19?
In Pitta Pradhani Lakshana, it is given. In Tamil tradition, they give Adadodai Manappagu. Vasa is Pitta Samana, so it reduces fever. From modern perspective, it has got some bronchodilatory, respiratory, protective property. In Tamil tradition, they are giving that, they are getting good results. So I am not against that. The avastham prapya nirdishtam kushtinam asti karmate. If avasthas are demanding, Vaidya can give Vasa also. But in our protocol, Tikta Shidam is not coming.
Okay, sir, thank you. And the next question is, sir, how could we treat if a diabetic patient have a COVID? I think you have explained some points. I also had to add hypertensive also. So because in Kerala we have more diabetes and hypertensive patients. So I like to know about it also, sir. Question is from Shiva Shakti actually.
Sir, diabetic same treatment only. Treatment doesn't change. Only thing, much more control of diabetes is needed. Insulin, don't touch that. Let them take insulin. This Nishagadagadi, Niluriadi, Guliga, and all you supplement. Hypertension is a very complicated topic. Asymptomatic, silent, Pudalinga, Abhyaktavadi. Only when you check, you know. So modern medicine has proved it. It is important. They give medicines. Other than Sarpagandha, we do not have medicine. Sarpagandha is told in Dandi Hariragi, Sarpa Sugandha. That is Ishwaramoli, Garuda Kodi. A lot of issues are there. So better to hypertension until we have a very definite answer. I personally feel modern medicine is better.
Okay, sir. Next question is from Srinisha Sugesh. Sir, for a cardiac patient, can we suggest Drakshadi Kashaya and Vilwadi Guliga as a preventive measure for COVID-19?
ദ്രാക്ഷാദി മധുരരസം, തിക്ത അനുരസം, വാതപിത്ത ശമനം, പുരാണ ജ്വരകരം. സോ ഒരു ആമപാചനം എന്നുള്ള ഒരു ഗുണം അതിനില്ല. സോ ബെറ്റർ ഇദ്ഗാന്തം വിൽ ബി എ ബെറ്റർ ചോയ്സ് വിത്ത് വിൽവാദി ഗുളിക, or Vagradi will be a better choice, because Vada Kapha Avaranam has to be changed.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Vagradi is not in Avarana Avastha, it is Purana Avastha.
Okay, next question is from Reshma Sanil. What can the probable Ayurvedic treatment protocol during severe presentation of COVID-19 if given any chance to treat them in integrative method?
If an allopathic doctor and ventilator support is there, I am ready. Otherwise, I am not confident, I am afraid.
Okay, sir. Okay. Next question is from Thania Krishnadev. Good afternoon, sir. How to modify the treatment plan for a pregnant lady? I believe we cannot give Tikshna medications in pregnancy. So how to classify treatment protocol in pregnant ladies at risk and 2 pregnant ladies with mild symptoms?
Tiktarasam, Kevala Tiktarasam you can go. Guduchiari, Sudarsanavadi, Vilvadi Gudiga, Shadanga Doyam, Mustaparpadaga Doyam. Avoid Kadurasa, Kevala Dikta you treat. Then Grida Prayoga can be given, Kshira Kashayas can be given.
So next question is from Parvati Chandrasekhar Nair. So what yoga can be given to a swastha to increase manobala?
ധീധൈര്യ ആത്മാതി വിജ്ഞാനം മനോദോഷ ഔഷധം പരം. നമ്മൾ കല്യാണകൃതമൊക്കെ കൊടുത്താലും വേദാന്തം സയേവ ഇതം ബ്രഹ്മ, ആത്മായേവ ഇതം ബ്രഹ്മ, അഹം ഏവ ഇതം ബ്രഹ്മ, അയമാത്മാ ബ്രഹ്മ. നമ്മൾ വി ആർ യഥാ പിണ്ഡേ തഥാ ബ്രഹ്മാണ്ടേ. ദി വേദാന്ത ജ്ഞാനം, സിദ്ധാന്ത വാക്യ ശ്രവണം is the best thing. Surrendering to God. Ishvara arpana buddhi, Ishvara prasada buddhi. Whatever you do, you give it to Ishvara. Whatever you receive from the Ishvara. Because manobalam, these medicines and all, mind is not a organ to be treated with aushadas. Aushadas are effective, but prayer and meditation, surrendering to God is better.
Thank you, sir. Next question is from Anu Sridhar. Sir, are you giving medicines as a prevention for young doctors who's treating COVID?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. They are taking Patya Kusumbaradi, Trigadu, Shatfalagradam, Shavanaprasam, and every 5 days they are undergoing the test, and every 3 hours pulse oximeter they are checking. The medicines are given very, very seriously.
Thank you, sir. Next question is from Dr. Shyam Kumar. Sir, please tell the role of Kasturi Kalpa if the patient is having low O2 saturation level from his student and old staff. So your student and old staff, Shyam Kumar.
Yeah, Shyam, namaskaram, Shyam. Kasturi Kalpa Rasayanam is very effective. There is a company, I should not name it in an open platform. Brihat Kasturi Bhairava Rasam they are making. It is a wonderful medicine. It can definitely be given. It improves oxygen saturation. Brihat Kasturi Bhairava Rasam. You know which company is making.
Okay, thank you, sir.
I think we have come
And it
to
was
the, we have come to the end of the questions. So I think, Dr. Delvin, you can please complete. You were saying something.
Yes, sir. No, as I'm giving a thanks, sir. So because he patiently heard every questions and answered in detail. So and it's very honor for me to host you also. So thank you for giving me this opportunity to Raman sir and the Swamiji. Thank you, sir.
So thank you, Mahadevanji.
Thank you to Swamiji. Thank you to Ramanagara. Thank you to Delvin. Thank you to Shyam.
Yeah. So
നിങ്ങളുടെ അടുത്ത് സംസാരിച്ചത്, നിങ്ങളുടെ ഫ്രണ്ടിൽ സംസാരിച്ചത് ഒരു അനുഗ്രഹമാണ്, ബ്ലെസ്സിംഗ് ആണ്.
we are really blessed.
ഫ്രണ്ടിൽ സംസാരിച്ചതിന് സന്തോഷമുണ്ട്.
No, this is very, very helpful for the community, because as the disease is spreading, there is one more question that comes. Maybe This will be the last question that we will take up before we conclude. Because it's an important question. Many people having this doubt. What all Rasa
What are
medicines
all the
can
Rasa
we do?
medicines? Actually,
Yeah.
Kasturi Guliga contains Imbulam, Manoshila, which is a Rasa medicine. Lakshmi Vilasa Rasam we can give. Ananda Bhairava Rasam we can give. Tribhuvana Kirti Rasam we can give. Surya Prabha we can give. All Vata Kafagara Ushna we can. Swarnamukta Adivadi, Sakasra Yogam we can give. Rasa has got equal role. As our tradition belong to this, we tried this.
Any special care to be taken when giving to patients with comorbidities, Rasa preparations?
Only in renal cases, time being you avoid if creatinine is elevated. Otherwise, it is safe.
Okay, sir. Then we have come to the end of this session. I would like to, first of all, Swami is also here, so I'm just inviting him to the screen. Swami, we just completed the session and the question answers. So
Yeah.
we are all just thanking Mahadevanji for spending so much time with us.
I was absent for 10 minutes, but I hope that.
Yes, sir. So it was very, very enlightening and useful. And I think we got a whole treatment protocol, which is, I think, extremely helpful. And I hope that this will all be kind of, Mahadevanji, it would be great if it also is published in some good research journal, all your cases, so that, you know, the scientific community will also kind of pay attention to it. So, Swami, if you have any concluding words to say, we can.
No, I think that we are planning for 1 or 2 more sessions with him, no?
Yes.
That also will be given a good free publicity, I hope, so that people are tuned back to Ayurveda and regular life, which I'm very much concerned. So I'm very thankful for Dr. Mahadevan for having accepted our invitation and delivered this
Thank you, sir.
lecture about.
Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you.